Hello aspirants, I welcome you all on the YouTube channel of ANALYST IAS. Our today's topic for focus of the day's discussion is the Primary Agriculture Credit Society. आज का lecture bilingual रहेगा. We will see why in news, what is a Primary Agriculture Credit Society, what are the objectives of it, what is the importance, what are the challenges. Then we will see the whole structure of cooperative credit institutions. Prelims से इस वाले पोर्शन से क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं. देन वी विल सी ऑल प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस ऑन क्रेडिट सोसाइटीज. सो विल स्टार्ट द टॉपिक व्हाई इन न्यूज. Recently, the Union Budget 2023 has announced 2,516 crore for digitalization of 63,000 primary agricultural societies over the next 5 years. It is a very good and great initiative. Then what is a primary agriculture credit society? Basically ये village level पर होते हैं. So primary agriculture credit societies are village level cooperative credit societies that serve as the last link in a 3-tier cooperative credit structure, which is first of all headed by the state. Then there is district central cooperative banks that operate at the district level. The district central cooperative banks work with the primary agriculture credit society, which will deal directly with the farmers. So these primary agriculture credit societies provide short-term and medium-term agriculture loans to the farmers for various agriculture and farming activities. So ये याद रखना है इसमें कि ये शॉर्ट टर्म और मीडियम लोन रोड प्रोवाइड कराते हैं. सबसे ऊपर स्टेट, देन वी हैव डिस्ट्रिक्ट, देन वी हैव प्राइमरी एग्रीकल्चर जो सीधा विलेज लेवल पे फार्मर के साथ वर्क करता है. देन एज रजिस्टर्ड कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज, प्राइमरी एग्रीकल्चर क्रेडिट सोसाइटीज हैव बीन प्रोवाइडिंग क्रेडिट एंड अदर सर्विसेज टू देयर मेंबर्स. पैक्स typically offer the following services to their members. First is input facilities in the form of monetary or in-kind component. Second, agriculture implements for hire. Third, storage space as well is provided by them. A primary agriculture credit society can be formed by a group of 10 or more people from a village. The society's management is overseen by an elected body. So the membership fees is low enough that even the poorest agriculturist can join. The primary credit society's working capital is derived from their own funds, deposits, borrowings and other sources. Borrowings के लिए जो primary source है वो होता है इनका central cooperative banks. Now what are the objectives? To raise capital for the purpose of making loans and supporting members' essential services, to collect deposits from members with the goal of improving their saving habits, to supply agricultural inputs and services to members at reasonable prices, to arrange for the supply and development of improved breeds of livestock for farmers, and to make all necessary arrangements for improving the irrigation on land owned by farmers, to encourage various income generating activities through supply of necessary inputs and services. तो ये कुछ objectives हैं. What is the importance? The primary agricultural cooperative credit societies are financial institutions that play a critical role in the development of local communities at the grassroots level. They are multifunctional organizations that provide a variety of services such as banking, on-site supplies, marketing produce and consumer goods training as well. As a result, the effectiveness of primary agriculture credit cooperative society is very critical. The primary agriculture credit society must play an important role in socio-economic development of the country's rural areas. They also function as mini banks. To provide finance as well as counters to provide agricultural inputs and consumer goods. These societies also provide warehousing services to farmers in order to preserve and store their food. ये कुछ points हैं जो आप ध्यान में रख सकते हैं. In 1904, the first primary agriculture credit society was established. Since then, these societies have played an important role in providing farmers with short and medium term credit. Until the early 1970s, this was the only institutional credit agency available to people living in rural areas. Then later on, there were some other like small finance bank and all. Now, what are the challenges associated with it? Though geographically active PACS cover about 90% of 5.8 million villages, there are parts of countries, especially in the northeast, where the coverage is very low. The resources of the PACS are much too inadequate in relation to short-term and medium-term credits of the rural economy. So the funds are and the resources are inadequate. Northeast में थोड़ा सा coverage is very low, and there is problem of non-performing assets and there is a great loss as well. ये data उतना important नहीं है. So now we will move forward. What is the structure of cooperative credit institutions? So cooperative credit institutions are of two types. One is urban, another is rural. We will see rural. Rural have also two types, which one is short term and other is long term. Short term have three different types, like at the head there is a state, then at the district level there is central cooperative bank, and then there is primary agriculture credit society. So इसको अगर लोन लेना होता है तो ये इसके पास जाता है और इसको लोन लेना होता है तो ये इसके पास जाता है. देन लॉन्ग टर्म स्ट्रक्चर में अगर हम देखेंगे तो स्टेट कोऑपरेटिव एग्रीकल्चर एंड रूरल डेवलपमेंट बैंक्स, देन देयर आर प्राइमरी कोऑपरेटिव एग्रीकल्चर एंड रूरल डेवलपमेंट बैंक्स. You can take a screenshot of it for future references. Now we will come to our prelims practice series. We will see different questions which came on this topic. Now we'll start with the first one. The farmers are provided credit from a number of sources for their short and long term needs. The main sources of credit to the farmers include. Try to pause the video and try to answer it. I hope you all must have answered it. So the answer to this question is A, which are the primary agriculture credit societies, commercial banks, रूरल रीजनल बैंक्स एंड प्राइवेट मनी लेंडर्स. ये मेन सोर्सेज होते हैं क्रेडिट के फार्मर्स के लिए. नेक्स्ट, इन इंडिया विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग कैन बी कंसिडर्ड एज अ पब्लिक इन्वेस्टमेंट इन एग्रीकल्चर? दिस केम इन द ईयर 2020. पॉज द वीडियो, ट्राई टू आंसर. I hope you all must have answered. Basically, the trick here is just focus on the word investment, right? So investment किस किस चीज में हो सकता है? First of all, fixing minimum support price for agriculture, produce for all crop. This is not an investment. So first option is incorrect. First is incorrect. You got the answer. C, which is computerization of primary agriculture credit societies. Then you have social capital development. Free electricity is also not an investment. Waiver of agriculture loan is also not an investment. And setting up cold storage facilities by governments. So therefore the answer is C. Now we will move to our next question. This question also came in 2020. In terms of short-term credit delivery to agricultural sector, district central cooperative banks deliver more credit in comparison to scheduled commercial banks and regional rural banks. Second, one of the most important functions of district central cooperative banks is to provide funds to primary agriculture credit societies. Pause the video, try to answer. So basically the answer to this question is 2 only, because scheduled commercial banks ज़्यादा देते हैं regarding to this. ये दोनों मिला के ज़्यादा रहते हैं इसके comparison में. Now it's our last question which came in the year 2021. With reference to urban cooperative banks in India, consider the following statements. First, they are supervised and regulated by local boards set up by the state governments. They can issue equity shares and preference shares. Third, they were brought under the purview of Banking Regulation Act of 1949 through an amendment in the 1966. Which of the following statements is correct? Pause the video, try to answer. So basically, urban cooperative banks ये वर्क अंडर और ये सुपरवाइज होते हैं नबार्ड के थ्रू. So the first statement is incorrect. Therefore, your answer is 2 and 3, which is B. This was all about today's topic. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay tuned for the next one. And if you have any suggestions, please pin down them in the comment section.